Once upon a time, in an ancient village buried in the deepest icy reaches of the North Pole, there dwelt a man who bore as many names as the night sky had stars. Saint Nicholas, Santa Claus, Father Christmas, he was known by many monikers to the mortals. However, this ancestral tale speaks not of festive joy or gifts beneath adorned trees. It tells a plot darkened by the mists of time, a somber version swallowed by the eternal snowstorms of winter. In the beginning, Saint Nicholas was a man with a heart larger than the world itself, renowned for his generosity and kindness towards less fortunate souls. He longed to spread joy and hope, always in secret, bestowing presents to the impoverished and needy. But the story darkens as he strikes an arcane pact with mysterious forces to extend his reach, ensuring every child in the world could feel happiness, if but for one night a year. These shadowy forces, enchanted by Saint Nicholas's benevolent nature, bestowed upon him the gifts of time and magic, under one dire stipulation. He could never reveal his true identity, not even to the most innocent of beings. And with each gift delivered, a small spark of his own light would extinguish, leaving his soul incrementally darker. Years turned to centuries, and centuries to millennia. Papa Noel, as now he was called, became a specter of the man he once was. His figure, once warm and inviting, took on a ghastly form. His eyes, which used to shine as bright as polar stars, now mirrored the void of a frost-bitten infinity. The village around his dwelling, hidden by magic and inaccessible to all but him or his creatures, became a reflection of his heart. The bright lights and vibrant colors faded to cold hues and twisted shapes. The elves, his once jolly craftsmen, transformed into hunched, shadowy figures, consumed by an eternal labor in echoing factories. Instead of reindeer, creatures of dark pulled his ghostly sleigh. Led by the fiercest among them, with a nose that glowed a bloody red, a mark of the ethereal bonds tethering them to this world. A supernatural fog followed in their wake, erasing any footprints left behind. Night after night, on the eve of the celebration, once emblematic of all things good and pure, Santa Claus would set out with his sleigh full of presents, whose wrappings seemed to absorb the scant remaining light. Each present delivered was like a cursed token of affection, crafted by weary hands and destined for children of families wanting for nothing but always desiring more. In that originating village, now a realm of twilight, the hours were always nocturnal, and the ice never thawed. Inside, time coursed to a cruel caprice. Santa Claus, trapped in his own existence of grim duties, was devoured by the darkness he once dared defy with gifts and good deeds. Yet amidst the eternal night and the all-pervading cold, a breath of hope awaited its moment. Talks of an old prophecy, hidden among the whispers of the polar wind, foretold that one day a truly pure heart would make its way to the frozen core of the North Pole. This heart, filled with genuine goodness and void of selfish cravings, would thaw the ice binding the true spirit of Christmas, reigniting the flame of compassion within Saint Nicholas and freeing him from his burdensome shroud of darkness. He would once again become the patron of goodwill he had once been, leaving behind the curse that turned his blessing into a bleak voyage. In the end, the story of Santa Claus serves as a stark reminder about the balance between light and shadow, generosity and greed, truth and fantasy. For those who listen carefully, it is a caution that even the most beautiful of wishes can be perverted, if not safeguarded with a pure heart. So, as the last snowflake dissolves into the night's darkness, the legend persists, waiting for the day it will be rewritten. Until that day arrives, Santa Claus will continue his voyage, slinking between the shadows, an old man with a white beard who once was the brightest of lights, carrying darkness on his back, like a heavy mantle woven with strands of an inescapable, eternal servitude.